17. A Yogic approach to overcome depression. According to a recent report by WHO, India has the largest number of depressed people in entire Southeast Asia and Western Pacific region. Depression cases are on a rise in India with over 50 million people suffering from this psychological disorder. In this context, everyone is pinning their hopes on modern psychiatry and psychology. The present-day mental health specialist strengthens the individual's existing identity by changing his neurotransmitters, thinking patterns, emotional reactions and behavior. Although this seems to help the person in dealing with depression in the short run, it falls short of offering a permanent solution. Many people who get cured either experience a relapse, develop another mental disorder or continue to have poor quality of life. The need of the hour is to develop alternative approaches to combat this prevalent disorder. In my experience, psychotherapy based on Indian yogic tradition can offer a far more effective and enduring solution to depression. Patanjali, author of Yoga Sutras, gives in-depth analysis that helps us comprehend the root cause and cure of depression. Our flawed psychological makeup is the main culprit behind depression and other psychological disorders. He elucidates 5 main components or causes that constitute this grossly mistaken view of the self of idea: ignorance, asmita, sense of isolated self, raga, attachment, dvesha, repulsion and abhinivesa, clinging to life. Due to ignorance we often consider the outward changing world and shifting inner temperament to be reality rather than seeing the eternal presence that lies beneath these fluctuations. While identifying with these fluctuations, we grieve over the aspect that was there, but is now no more and become depressed. Once the veil of ignorance is lifted, you experience the eternal presence and all grief vanishes. We realize that what is changing is of little consequence because we always have had that which does not change. Under the influence of asmita, we confuse ourself with our body and mind and become egoistic. Consequently, we consider ourselves to be separate from the cosmos. This feeling of isolation makes us lose faith in the divine, leading to hopelessness and helplessness. When we rise above egoism, we realize that our self is limitless, pervasive and a part of the divine. As a result, we become fearless and ecstatic even in the face of adversities. Raga is a fixation on pleasant involvements while dvesha is an obsession around negative experiences. We erroneously believe that in order to be happy we need to chase and dwell upon pleasant experiences and avoid negative experiences. The more we try to do this, the further we are caught up in the cycle of pleasure and pain, leading to depression. Bliss happens when we break our attachment to both pain and pleasure. Abhinivesa is our wish to cling to our physical body and live because we fear the unknown. Although the survival instinct is important, fear of the unknown makes us cling to a baser level of existence. We forget that we are basically a soul that has taken up a body to continue our evolution. Rather than strengthening the person's existing identity, the yogic approach elucidates its limited and false nature. Consequently, the person suffering from depression feels motivated to find a method that enables him to develop contact with the divine and wake up to a higher individuality within him. Once the divine being takes charge of the consciousness, the person dwells in his true nature, which is bliss, and there is complete freedom from depression.